I pull up, roll the window down it. I pull up, roll the window down it. I pull up, roll the window down it.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, you can't replace. It's not in the case of anybody. That's why I spend my life with you.
Hi, hotties, kettles, tea stirs. You're here for hot tea. All commentary is alleged, and in my opinion, this is for entertainment purposes only. Ooh, child, it's a lot going on. I gotta keep up, okay? It looks like the cancer huncher is out of jail, so if I would have been betting with y'all, I would have lost my money, child. This is why I don't gamble. Girl, the Barbs was calling the jail in Amsterdam, child. They was not fucking around with them. Nicki Minaj done got locked up, too. And Nicki got out and pulled up to her concert in a helicopter, so she made it up to the Barbs. But girl, let's talk about libido, cancer huncher, and the Love and Marriage Huntsville lineup for the lockup list. Because although the cancer hunter was released today, Nail's son done turned around and got locked up, and we got to talk about it because she the main one that be out here screaming she don't like when black men get locked up. And I am the person that says I don't like the fact that we advocate for people to not get locked up when they do shit that requires them to get locked up. I mean, can we just be honest? Now, I understand how the police could pick on people, this, that, and the third, but we have to be realistic, right? If we know that those are our odds, why is it that y'all do some of the shit that y'all do? Now, like I told y'all, I ain't no saint now. Now, I ain't got my ass in a few trouble. But I'm not out here advocating for people to not be in jail that be doing shit that requires them to go to jail, i.e. trying to release revenge pee on somebody, i.e. stealing somebody money to go and buy tires, i.e. giving the police a fake name. Now, why are you doing that? i.e. drunk driving. I don't care what nobody say. I don't fuck around with drunk driving. And neither should you. Drunk driving is an actual crime. And although Billy Goat Wanda want to get on her platform, her social media platform, and be very evil and say some things that are extremely dangerous, because they like to say the shit that we be saying is dangerous when it's really not. We're just bringing awareness to their troubles. But going on your platform and you have been on a national television and saying, oh, it's just a little drunk drive and it's not a crime. Yes, the hell it is a crime. People have literally left this earth because of drunk drivers, ma'am. This is an absolute serious thing. This has affected a lot of people, and I hope it doesn't affect your family or your close loved ones while you walking around here talking about it's just a little drunk driving. What if that little drunk driving ended up in a fatality? Like, can we stop it? Because those are the type of people whose family member would hurt somebody else's family member and be in the courtroom trying to fight or pick on or say slick shit to the victim's family as if they didn't raise a complete deplorable. And this is another example of morally these people are not equipped to have the type of conversations that we genuinely want to have because they play on popularity. Just because he's in your family, just because this don't look good, you're going to get on your platform and say it's not that big of a deal, it's just a little drunk driving. Prayers to all the family members that have been affected by drunk drivers because it's nothing to play with and it's a big deal. And Billy Goat Wanda is so ill-tongued, she would literally get on her platform and try to call me out for nicknaming a man that got on TV saying he expect his wife to suffer through intimacy while she's battling cancer, a cancer huncher, as if there isn't depth to the nickname, which I could explain, but gets on her platform talking about it's just a little DUI, it's not that big of a deal, we done all drove drunk before. Get your mind right, because Thick Tongue Senior is completely out of control. And again, they're teaching the wrong message, and they're comfortable with teaching the wrong message as long as it make them look good. They can keep up this facade, etc. The cancer hunter was released on the 26th at 12:19 a.m. So it turns out the hold that he had on him was just because he was a drunk. And if you get locked up, apparently, for driving drunk, and I wouldn't know this, right? Because I ain't never been locked up for driving drunk. Now, I've told y'all now, I done been locked up for some other things because sometimes I can't control my anger. But, you know, that was back then. But I've never been locked up for a DUI. So, yes, the people were basically saying yesterday that the hold was probably because it was a drunk driver and you got to sober up before they allow you to get on the road. And a lot of times that could be anywhere between 6 to 8 hours. But like I said, the real tea, because I don't want y'all to forget, right? The real tea from this day forward is where exactly the cancer huncher was coming from with red muted lipstick on his lips at 12:04 noon with the same shirt that he had on in the pictures and videos with Letitia and Funky Dineva. Because that is what they want to push under the rug. They don't care about this mug shot as long as it supersedes what he was actually doing, in my opinion. So let's focus on that. Ma'am, I know you probably don't want to come out, okay, because you think we're going to judge you, which we will, because why do you want a cancer huncher? Why are you playing second best, allegedly, to a man that feels like his wife has to still be intimate with him while she's battling cancer? Basically using her as a hush puppy, you know, a hunch puppy or one of them blow-up dolls that you can find in an intimacy store. 2, what were y'all doing? Like, can we talk about it? That's all I got to say on this, because while he got out, this man was in. And I don't want nobody getting in my comment section when it comes to the Maurice thing before we move on, because there is no good reason for a man to be locked up at 12:04 noon for driving drunk with the shirt he had on last night in red lipstick on. Because I'm sorry, maybe y'all need a visual, but where in this video do we see Kimmy with red lipstick on? Kimmy does not have red lipstick on. She has on like a mauve or nude, but that's not red lipstick. Now we finna talk about the Fletcher's boy, but I need y'all to understand. There's red lipstick. Look, his lips not red here. His lips not red there. So where did the red lipstick coming from? Why were you arrested at 12 noon? Because it's nothing nobody can tell me. I am a partier. If you went to the after party, like some of y'all want to say in the comment section, why wasn't your wife with you? And what after party is over with at 12 noon? Because the after parties that I'm aware of, they be closing down at 8 in the morning. Yes, I said 8 in the morning. Now, I don't know how they get down over in the Huntsville, but I doubt where I'm partying at, where the after hours are closing at 8 a.m. would ever supersede Huntsville. Are you expecting me to believe that Huntsville after hours end at 12 noon when I was in Huntsville on a weekend looking for the party and everything was closed by 2 o'clock? You see, y'all need to find y'all somebody else to play with, because that, I'm not going for none of that. Now, I know Libido go for that. Libido, I know you probably going for that, but me, I'm not going for none of that. That don't make no sense, and I'm willing to bet he was with another woman. But we don't know yet, because Libido would never tell us that. Especially after coming out and trying to strife the women that were trying to support her when her husband publicly embarrassed the shit out of her and basically told the world that she was an intimacy mule, i.e. suffering through it after waiting to marry a man who was already married, whose wife you knew for 7 years. Then getting a life-threatening disease that I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. I'm going to tell y'all that now. I don't wish that on nobody, and I don't wish a man like Maurice on anybody while going through a situation like that. But anyways, we got to move on, but that's the real tea. Where were you, Cancer Huncher, because you got this red lipstick on? Your wife didn't have red lipstick on. It was 12 noon. Where were you leaving from? Because to me, it looks like you slept over somewhere else. And you would probably say your brother's house. I get it. And Letitia, she might let that slide because she's let other things slide, i.e. letting her husband buy a mistress a car or his friend's mistress a car. But let's go ahead and move on, okay? Because the Cancer Huncher out of jail, but Lance D'Angelo Fletcher is booked and busy. Now, he done got out, okay? He was booked and out, all right, within a drop of a dime, how I expected Maurice to get out. But now we know it was just because he was a drunk. He was arrested for DUI, meaning he had to be intoxicated from the police's perspective, or he blew in a breathalyzer. Regardless, he got the charge. And it's giving criminalistic Huntsville. But Lance's brother was arrested, some months ago for taking somebody's money and going to buy tires. So allegedly, and we waiting to hear back from that. But his brother done got jammed up, which is not stated here on this screenshot. I'm sorry, you guys. That is what Maurice was arrested for. But the Fletcher boy was arrested for alias warrant duty upon striking an unoccupied vehicle. Now, I don't understand what that means, but people were basically saying that means he gave the police the wrong information or the wrong name or whatever. That's what people were stating. And as y'all can see, he don't have no hoes. So he wasn't drunk or locked up for DUI. Y'all, it's just a bunch of stuff going on, okay? I can't really keep up with Love and Lockup, okay? Love and Lockup Huntsville is what this is giving. But y'all, Simon went live looking the whole mess. It is probably going to be muted. I don't know if I'm going to get a copyright for it. If I get a copyright for it, then that means I had to mute the segment. So the segment is going to be mute. But girl, just look at him. He looks a fucking mess. He gets on live and he tries to act like, ew, he tries to give like this sexy persona, just fucking gross. And then women in the comments are on his jock and they so thirsty and weird. Women can just be so weird. Like, get on code. Look what he did to Fallon. Look what he did to Portia. Like, get yourself together. But that goes to show, like, there's always going to be a dummy standing in line waiting to be in the position that the next woman is trying to run out of. But Simon the Shrek loves all of this attention. We're not even going to call him Simon. We're just going to call him the Shrek. The Shrek loves all of this attention. Him getting on live, listening to music, drinking, and saying absolutely nothing and just looking and nodding his head is the weirdest shit ever. Like, he needs to get a life. He wants to be a housewife so bad. Like, cancel the Shrek. That's what y'all need to start putting that in his comment section. Cancel Shrek. Y'all, look at him. He look a fucking mess. And him and Portia been going back and forth. He basically called Portia a pig with lipstick on, doing his best to violate, disrespect, and get any type of attention. But newsflash, sir, you will not be on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Or maybe he will. I don't know. At first I thought this was a storyline, but I really think they falling out. And this is a whole mess. Simon is a housewife, okay? He wants to be one of the girls. His live ended up ending, I'm assuming Instagram ended his live because he started smoking a cigar. But I pulled up some of the comments some of the women were leaving on his live because I just wanted y'all to see how thirsty they were. Like, get a life, y'all. Do y'all really want to deal with this type of man? Like, one of the hoes was like, Simon, call me. Now, maybe he know the girl or something like that. But girl, if you got his number, you call him. Weirdo. I don't know. It gives very much, I'm thirsty, I'm begging, I want money. That's all. Because realistically, like, what is it that you think he has to offer, right? When you see the dynamic, because at first I was willing to give this entire situation the benefit of the doubt based on the fact that Fallon was pregnant with another man's baby. Like, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That, period. I don't care. That don't look good at all. Like, you're still married and you pregnant with another man's baby and you trying to get on your husband about being, in a new relationship with a woman that you knew. To me, I felt like it was get back for get back. Like, I don't know. I felt like Simon was cheating around on Fallon, so Fallon was messing around on him, but Fallon ended up pregnant, and I think that's what she took the L, because what are you doing, girl? You got pregnant by the help, boo, and he was 21, a loser, a sucker, a scrub. So I'm for women taking W's, and to me, that was not a W move, and then you get mad because he dating a Real Housewife, and to me, I felt like he was doing that to get back at Fallon. And would I blame him? Not necessarily. But am I blaming him now? Absolutely. Now, am I giving Portia passes? probably I am. Because I want Portia to take him for everything he's worth. Because I think that he was trying to use Portia for get back. And it'd be so funny if it was like Uno reverse. And I got you. And now give me all your money. I want this house and this Rolls Royce. Boop. Now you figure it out. I don't know. That's just how I'm looking at it. I don't like Simon, okay? And I don't like the fact that Fallon took the fattest L in the world and then trying to stalk and harass and play and act like you want to fight Portia. Like, girl, get a motherfucking life. Get a clue, girl. Go take care of your kids, all right, baby? Because you shouldn't even be studying what's going on with the likes of these two fools. But I don't know. That's all I got to say about this situation. Y'all get in the comment section and y'all let me know what y'all think about all of this, okay? Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit the post notification bell so you guys are up to date each and every time that I upload.
Yeah, I pull up, roll the window down it. I pull up, roll the window down it. Yeah, I pull up, roll the window down it.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. 'Cause the love you give, you can't
In the case of anybody.
That's why I spend my life